So the 8th seems to have also disappeared. It's about 2 o'clock on the 9th. I spent the morning checking out a couple of shows I might want to see before the Skinny Puppy show. I ended up ruling them all out. One of them was Infected Mushroom. I wanted to check out their new record, and it's the same 4/4 steady beat all the way through. Um, you can hear that they have more potential, but it's just like they don't want to get out of the club feel that they've got. Um, I like the intelligent techno, and it just doesn't get that abstraction for me. I've given them so many chances, and I'm kind of still hoping, but I mean, it's been a long time now. Another one was a Bruce Lamont show. I'm not a fan of that kind of metal, but I happened to check out his solo record a few years ago, and I did actually kind of like it. It kind of had that Jira sound to it. Um, I'm a big Swans fan. But I mean, I'm getting the impression it's just an acoustic show, and I don't really need to see that. I'm thinking about maybe hitting Vampire Belt the day before the Skinny Puppy show. If I do that, I might actually take a 2-day trip to Detroit, which I've never done before. I'd have to check the logistics of it to see if it's feasible, but it's certainly possible. Um, so I spent the morning doing that. And then I got something to eat. And I spent the afternoon. I mean, I kept saying I'm going to go over to the room and start the reinstall. I'm going to go over to the room and start the reinstall. But I just kept going back to the computer and looking things up, and it was just a lost day. So the 8th is dead as well. The 9th is beginning. Today is going to be, I have some calls to make in the morning, but it's going to be cleaning. And I will actually get some shots of that in. I clean once a month whether I have to or not. I don't see any point doing it more often than that. But it does need to be done. So that's the deal for today. But I mean, I'm forcing myself to do this reinstall right now. So it will be done by the time the sun comes up. And then I get to the cleaning and troubleshooting for the rest of the day. That's really going to be it for the week. The puppy show's on Sunday. The Corsano show's on Saturday. It's going to depend on things like the weather and what time I wake up at and stuff. I mean, I'm going to the puppy show for sure, but the Vampire Belt show is... I mean, I'm familiar with the artists involved, it's something that you don't want to miss, kind of thing. The big question is whether it's tactically reasonable. It's at a coffee bar actually. I saw Nana there last year, and I saw you know what, I can't even remember his name. Um, but it was kind of a last minute check. It was something that was associated with the whole Bronca No Wave thing. I enjoyed it, but I thought it was kind of predictable and generic. Anyways, I have been there before. I know how to get there. All those sorts of things. But I think that if I go, I'm gonna want to make it so that like I'm going there, and then I'm going somewhere else for a few hours, and then I'm heading up to Pontiac early. Um, I have not been to Pontiac yet. I know that I think it's a 2-hour bus ride. So it's like hopping on a Greyhound. And I'm pretty sure the way it's going to work out is that because it's such a long bus ride, like I'm only going to have to wait like an hour for the bus after the show. So I mean, it's going to be a long day one way or the other. It's just like, I mean, if I wake up at 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, then it'll make sense. But I mean, if I'm up at like 8 in the morning on Saturday, then I mean, I can do 36 hours, but 48 is pushing it, right? So I'm thinking about it, but I mean, I'm mostly focused on the puppy show. It's more a question of if I can squeeze it in. But yeah, I mean, this week is going to be, like I said, I'm cleaning today, working on the mixer, and there's really nothing else on the schedule, so it's going to be just that for the next couple of days. Alright, I'm out there.